Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. 我是 Red. If you're learning Chinese, what was the very first word you learned? I'm willing to bet it was 你好. And that's great. It works. But here's the thing. If you use 你好 in every single situation, you might sound a little bit like a robot or like you just stepped out of a 1990s textbook. Today we're going to fix that. We're going to move beyond the basics. And I'm going to show you exactly how to greet people in Chinese the way real locals do. We're talking about casual greetings with friends, polite greetings for elders, and even some trending online slang. By the end of this video, you will have a toolkit of phrases to help you sound fluent and natural. Before we dive into today's lesson, if you find these daily phrases helpful and want to support the channel so I can keep making content like this, you can buy me a coffee over on my Ko-fi. The link is right there in the description. I really appreciate the support. Now, let's get started. In China, just like in English, we have specific greetings for different times of the day, but there is a hack to sound more local here. Let's start with the morning. We have the formal way, 早上好. 早上好, good morning. But honestly, that can feel a little stiff between friends. The native way, just drop the 上好. Simply say 早. 早, morning. It's short, quick, and friendly. You say this to your classmates, your colleagues, or your neighbors. Now moving into the afternoon, you might have learned 下午好. 下午好, good afternoon. To be totally honest with you, locals don't actually say this very often in casual conversation. It's used more in formal settings like news broadcasts or speeches. So if you're just meeting a friend for lunch, stick to something else we will cover later. Finally, the evening. 晚上好. 晚上好, good evening. This one is still used quite a bit, especially when you meet someone for dinner or go out at night. It's polite and appropriate. Now, polite greetings for elders, and this is where things get really important. In Chinese culture, respecting your elders is a big deal, and the way you greet them shows that respect. You cannot just say hi to your friend's grandmother or your professor. The golden rule here is the pronoun 您. This is a polite, formal version of 你, meaning you. It instantly raises the politeness level. So instead of the standard 你好, hello, you should say to an elder 您好, 您好, hello, respectful. It's a tiny change, just adding that in sound, but it makes a huge difference. It shows you were taught well and that you understand cultural nuances. You can also combine this with time greetings like 老师您好, 老师您好, teacher hello, 爷爷您早, 爷爷您早, grandpa good morning. Using 您早 as a polite form of 早. Trust me, using 您 correctly will immediately make people smile and think highly of you. Okay, this section is crucial because these greetings are based on Chinese culture and venues. They might sound strange if you translate them literally, but they are the most authentic ways to greet someone. The most famous one is 你吃了吗? 你吃了吗? Have you eaten? Now, if someone asks you this in English, you might think they are inviting you to lunch. But in Chinese culture, this is just a warm way to saying, hey, how are you? I care about you. Historically, food was scarce, so asking if someone had eaten was a way to check on their well-being. So how do you answer? Don't list your menu. If you've eaten, just say 吃了, 吃了, ate, or 吃过了, 你呢? 吃过了, 你呢? I've eaten, and you? Another super common one, especially if you live in a community or see your neighbors, is 去哪儿? 去哪儿? Where are you going? I know, right? It sounds a bit nosy, but if your neighbor sees you walking out the door with your keys, they aren't asking for your GPS coordinates. They are just acknowledging you. you don't have to give a real answer. Just smile and say something big like 出去一下, 出去一下, going out for a bit. Now, if you want to sound young, cool, or if you are talking to friends online, you need to know this. First, we have a loan words from English that are super popular. Hi, hi. Hello, hello. These are perfect for texting or greeting close friends. They set a very relaxed tone. You can also soften the standard hello to make it cuter or more friendly. Add a little sound at the end. 你好呀,你好呀, hello. That ya makes it sound much less stiff. And if you haven't seen someone in a while, don't just say hello. Say 好久不见. 好久不见, long time no see. Then follow up with 最近怎么样? 最近怎么样? How have you been lately? Since you're watching this on YouTube, and I know many of you are also active on Xiaohongshu, Little Red Book, this is for you. How do people greet each other online? It's very different. If you are in a comment section or a live stream, you will often see people address each other with cute nicknames. It's a trend to sound friendly and close. For women, you might call them 姐妹, sisters or besties, or 小姐姐, literally little sister, but it means beautiful lady or miss. For men, you might hear 小哥哥, the male version meaning handsome guy. And if you are talking to someone who is really good at something, an expert, you can call them 大佬, big boss, or master. So you might start a comment with Hi, 姐妹们, 好久不见. Hi, besties, long time no see. Alright, let's do a quick recap so you can start practicing today. Number 1, in the morning, keep it short with 早. Number 2, when greeting elders, always use 您 like in 您好. Number 3, around mealtime, show you care with 吃了吗? Number 4, with friends, use casual words like hi or 最近怎么样? Number 5, online, don't be afraid to use fun terms like 小姐姐. Leave the 你好 for formal situation or when you meet someone for the very first time. Try using just one of these new greetings today and see what reaction you get. Okay, if you find this helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more real-life Chinese lessons. Don't forget to check out the Ko-fi link in the description if you want to support the show. Okay, that's all for today. I'll see you in the next one. 再见.